Okay, this meeting's about bridging small parts for the laser cutter. Students will come in and cut a bunch of little parts on a board, and then the little parts fall out when we go to take it out of the laser cutter. And this is just about keeping them all together in one sheet. It especially works good in the summertime because we're mailing things to students. So to keep it all on one sheet, it makes it easier to mail it that way. I'm going to go over where we are. This is the Clark lab. Pedro's in the number 9 lab over on Henry Street. We're on in the Clark building on 229 MLK Boulevard. We're all the way in the back of the Clark building. I'm going to share my screen and show, if I can find this, I'm going to share my screen. And this is Clark Hall. This is where we are. This is a historic building in Savannah on Martin Luther King Boulevard. The shop is all the way in the back of this building. It drops down to a low shed area. There's studios in the back. All the way in the back is where the shop and the lab are. We're located in the back. I do have other photographs of inside here that show the laser cutters that we have. This is a big laser cutter. This will cut 98 inches long by 66 inches wide. I also have 3 smaller laser cutters over here that will cut 32 inches by 18 inches wide.
It's not showing. I think it's there. Yeah, it looks like you're sharing the desktop.
I'm I've shared the wrong thing. I'm sorry. My mistake. Okay, now we're seeing the 3 laser cutters here. You can see them now, right, Pedro?
Yes.
These are the 3 laser cutters. These will cut 18 by 32 inches. It will cut up to about 1/4 of an inch thick. It'll cut through paper products, wood products. It will not cut through metal, only wood and paper kind of products, up to 1/4 of an inch thick. This is the big laser cutter. I don't know if you saw that before. This will do 98 by 66. So we'll do a 4x8 sheet of plywood up to about 1/2 inch thick, possibly 3/4. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over how to set up a file and bridge parts. I'm going to again share my screen. This was drawn in AutoCAD. So these were parts drawn in AutoCAD. This is 18 by 32 inches wide. These are small parts. They will get stuck in the laser cutter. They will fall out. So what we'd like people to do is put a small little bridge in these parts so that they stay on the main sheet. This has no bridge. It's all one part. These over here are split into 2. There's a very small gap between the 2 that we have. I will show a little video on how to get that little gap in there, but it keeps it on the main, it keeps it all together on one sheet. So what you have here is you have a laser cut that was not bridged. It's all the little pieces fall out. We have all the little pieces here that we now have to give you. If we keep them, if we bridge these parts, all the parts stay on the sheet. We can easily mail this to you. Your parts will pop right out they'll pop right out like this, so it all stays on the main sheet, so that you don't have to worry about losing parts. It all comes with the sheet, and we're not picking little parts out of the machine. You can see back here, I will again show. This is, I'm going to share it again. And this is the laser cutter after it's been cut. It shows we have to pick all these little pieces out of here. It becomes a pain in the neck. A little piece gets lost. The student will come back and they will laser cut the whole sheet again because they can't find one piece. So it's beneficial to actually bridge them together. This is the sheet that's been taken out of the machine that is all bridged together. Sorry. And this shows the pieces out of the machine, not bridged. Okay, I'm gonna stop this now. So the way we bridge parts, sorry, I'm just trying to get out of where I was. I have a little video that shows how to bridge parts. I'm going to show you how to get into our web pages that are on the MySCAD. This little tutorials there also. So I'm going to run this little MPEG-4 video, which is going to show you how to bridge parts in Rhino. It's going to show you how to bridge parts in Rhino. Again, I will share my screen so you will see this. There's no words; it's all written on here, but I will talk about it as it goes along. So this is in Rhino. We have these small parts that are in here. So what we're going to do is to draw a line through the part. It's just a construction line. We're going to offset the line by about a 10,000ths, which is 0.01, 0.02 maybe, depending on the material. So we're going to offset the line. We're going to pick the trim tool. And we're going to pick the lines we want to trim to. And then we're just going to go through and trim the part. So now these blue parts are attached to the main piece of cardboard so that when we cut them, they won't get lost. They'll either pop out or you can use an X-Acto knife and trim these little pieces out. Sorry, I'm going to I lost my meeting controls again for some reason. I'm going to stop sharing again. Here we go. Okay, so that shows you how to save the little pieces and keep them attached to the main sheet. I have other things I can show you. So we're going to go back to, I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to show you how to log in to the website to get the information that you need. So I'm just going to log into MySCAD here. And once we're into MySCAD, we're going to go to resources. We're going to scroll down and we're going to find the Digilab SCAD Lab. There are two other labs on here. There's the 9 lab and there's the Clark lab. But right now the heading just has those. It will be updated, but it shows the 4 labs that we have. The Digilab has laser cutting and 3D printing. The SCAD lab has laser cutting, 3D printing. Digilab also has paper printing over there also. The Clark lab has fabric printing, and I'm sorry, the Clark lab has laser cutting and 3D printing, and the 9 lab has fabric printing over there. So you're gonna go into here, the different labs are over here. You can see it tells all about the labs. It tells you what's going on for the summer. This will change in the fall. It's set up like this for the summer. The summer special because there's no students on campus. So what we are doing is we're cutting for the summer and it's all in here. We're cutting 22 by 16. We're supplying the material, which we normally don't. We're cutting it and we're mailing it to you. You need to go through these procedures. That needs to go to your professor to use this laser cutter. It shows you what the guidelines are over here, so we can go through all the student submissions. It tells you what to do. It goes through a faculty review. It comes to us. We ship it out to you. It's really simple. It tells you what your requirements are. It goes through tutorials over here. It tells you how to do different things that you need to do. It tells you what services we have over the summer. We have laser cutting, we have paper printing, we have 3D printing, fabric printing, flatbed printing, and CNC machining. So we are open. We encourage you to use these facilities. There's people here manning this, and it's the technology is here for you. We want you guys to use it. For the summer, things are a little bit different. Our maximum sizes are 22 by 16. It's nice because we provide that material for you for free. Normally, you need to provide your own material, but for the summer, we are doing that. We're also cutting in Illustrator and Rhino only. We're not cutting out of AutoCAD for the summertime, but it's very easy to convert from AutoCAD into Rhino. And in fact, there's a tutorial here on exactly how to do that. It tells you how to set up your files. There's also the video I just showed you on how to bridge parts, which is right here. It tells you how to cut in Illustrator and how to set up your file. It also tells you over here how to, there should be a video on how to, it's showing how to bridge parts in Illustrator. Also, there also should be a video on how to convert your file from AutoCAD if you used it into Rhino, which is what we're using for the summer. In the fall quarter, we will be cutting out of AutoCAD here in the Clark lab. If you have any problems with any of this, you can contact me at this information. You may want to write this down. My name is Bob Delibovi. I run the Clark lab. This is my email address. This is the lab phone. And if all else fails, this is my office phone number. Call me anytime. I'm here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 o'clock. So if you have any questions about this video, if you didn't hear this video or somebody didn't see this video, you can contact me at any time. You can ask me any question about the Clark lab, 3D printing, laser cutting. If you have any other questions in general about SCAD at all, I will try to answer those. If I cannot answer those, I will do my best to direct those questions to where it needs to go. That's basically it. Again, we want you to bridge your parts so that it's all on one sheet. That's mainly what this exercise is about. And that's about it. Are there any questions from anybody about anything that you've seen here, or any questions about anything in general at SCAD? Okay, Joe, any questions? You're good? All right. Anyone else have any questions? All right, that's this little video. I'm doing another tutorial this afternoon on how to take a Revit file and make it more 3D printable. I'm also giving another tutorial about laser cutting this afternoon at 4 o'clock about how to submit into Rhino and AutoCAD files. That's it. If there's any questions, please email me. Again, you can email me at this contact information. Feel free to contact me at any time about any of this information. That's it. If no one has any questions, I'm done with this part of the program. Thank you.